Hi Tarot Tubers. I wanted to do a VR to Amethyst Ascension. Obviously that's Rochelle. And I wanted to do the hashtag Tarot Shelf Superstars because so far I've done some really sort of chilled out videos. You know, I'm a pretty new creator and I just wanted to have a little bit of fun and let you sort of see maybe a bit of another side. So basically the Tarot Shelf Superstars, the prompts are, there are 10, and the one rule that Rochelle said that she strictly wanted to stick to was the fact that it was all going to be tarot, so that's fair enough. So I've scoured my shelves and I've basically come up with this list. So my first current personal reading superstar, and this is one that I use pretty much all the time. I can't get enough of it. They get me. These cards, they get me. It is a Tarot Oneness. They are by Robin Vasey, and like I say, I just think these cards are absolutely fantastic. There's the edging, the backs, and to give you an idea, we have the Wheel of Fortune. It's just beautiful cards. At the moment I'm a little bit more of a collector than I am a reader, but I do read tarot. I'm learning lots as I go along. And some of the readings I've done with this deck have been absolutely wonderful. Can I just say as well, by the way, while I'm scrolling through a few of the cards, I also want to dedicate this video, this content, to a very, very special person who is in hospital at the moment, and he's getting better. But he's a very, very important person in my life, and I just want to dedicate this video to him because basically I miss you, and you know, get well soon. Okay, so anyway, back to the cards. Like I say, they're just beautiful. I mean, look, the Ace of Swords, feathers, a parrot, swords, emotions. That's just, I mean, look at that, awakening. It's all from from basically the readers or the querents perspective, and like I say, I've done some readings with this so far, and oh, it's just such a fantastic deck. It really is. I mean, look at that Fool, sorry, the Four of Pentacles with the toes, the socks with the toes sticking out. It's just, it's wonderful, absolutely wonderful deck. So yeah, that is the Tarot Oneness. Yep, and that is my current reading superstar. So the next prompt is, let's just get these back in their pouch. The next prompt is your superstar for the best guidebook. This was an easy one for me. Do excuse me while I reach down and grab my deck. This was an easy one for me. Tarot of Vampires, Ian Daniels. I'll put the cards there, and if I reach over, I have the book right here. The book is absolutely phenomenal. It's so in depth. I'm still basically, I'm basically still getting through it and just absorbing it, absorbing the information. It's just this wonderful book. And the deck themselves as well. I mean, the cards are just, I've actually done a bit of a mod on my cards. I've given them a black edging, and I've cut off most of the borders. I mean, they're absolutely gorgeous. One of my favourite films of all time is The Lost Boys. I'm a bit of a goth girl, even though I don't really dress gothic. I used to. I used to be quite gothic when I was in my teenage years, but I don't anymore. I have more of a gothic little heart rather than an outside goth. I'm more of what I would call an inside goth. I'm kind of in my 50s now, so you know, even though I no judgment. I mean, and just to say that the judgment card comes up. No judgment for people who, you know, who want to carry on dressing in black and all the gothic stuff. Then, you know, more power to you. But I just don't do it anymore. I'm quite happy the way I am at the moment. So, but yeah, a fantastic deck, and the deck guidebook by Ian Daniels is absolutely fantastic. I do believe it's out of print at the moment. I'm really hoping that it comes back into print. I've got two of these decks. But yeah, absolutely fantastic guidebook for that. So that is the Tarot Vampires Phantasmagoria by Ian Daniels. Next prompt is your current favourite witchiest superstar deck. Now, I will just say that I can't actually show a lot of this deck because there is a lot of nudity involved. So, but the Witch's Tarot, Burning Paper Hearts, absolutely fantastic witchy deck. It gives you the smell of, it gives you like the smell of incense, and I quite like the thought of being able to sit by the cauldron with this deck. It is just, well, being a witch myself, you know, I resonate with it. Absolutely resonate with it. Beautiful, beautiful deck. I'm just holding the cards off camera here because obviously I've got to be careful what I show. But I'm getting the 3 moons as well pretty soon, which I'm really excited about. The 3 red moons. So, but yeah, absolutely fantastic deck. Reads well. It's absolutely beautiful. So far I've had quite good luck with the cards, actually. They're you know, they're not showing anything too kind of, not showing too much nudity. I will just say that there, you know, there is a certain amount of nudity in this deck. So I'm kind of going through the cards, as you can see right now, just to sort of that one's okay. Well, they're just wonderful readers. Very chatty deck. Absolutely lovely rose petal finish as well. Just, yeah, absolutely gorgeous. So yeah, that is the Witch's Tarot. So that's my prompts for, oh, and they are the backs as well. So that's my prompts for my current favourite witchiest superstar. The next prompt, prompt number 4, is Superstar for Past Life Work. And now I've got them out, the Witch's Tarot doesn't want to go back in again. Right, my Superstar for Past Life Work, it's got to be the flow. My mum, before she passed, she used to absolutely, her favourite thing was water. She was a swimmer. She loved the water. She loved the sea, and the backs really remind me of my mum. Again, absolutely beautiful cards. They have keywords on them as well, which is quite nice. And what can I say? It's a beautiful, beautiful deck. The elements are different. It's not swords, pentacles, wands. It's not the usual. But once you sort of get used to them, and once you get used to, you know, the different suits and the different major arcana, just an absolute joy to work with. So yeah, that's the flow tarot. Right, let's just get my little friends back in their bag. Right, the Crown Jewel Superstar is number 5, your Crown Jewel Superstar. My Crown Jewel Superstar is this absolutely fantastic deck. This is the Nameless One tarot, and I know I'm cheating a little bit because it's got oracle cards in with it as well, but I'm mainly just showing the tarot cards. This is by Zia Hunt. She is a chunky deck. There are the backs, but she is absolutely gorgeous. She is so lovely to work with. There's the edging as well. She is quite difficult to get to know, but I like that. You know, I don't want to just be able to... It's nice to have decks that are really easy. You know, you want a few decks that are really easy. But you also want some decks where you have to sort of take the time to get to know them and to get to love them. And to get to know their personality, excuse me. And these... Oh, they're just... This is definitely my crown jewel. This would be like... This would be flying the flag for my tarot decks. She is just... She's wonderful. Wonderful deck. So that is the Nameless One by Zia Hunt. I do believe you can still get it. I think it's on Etsy. It's a bit of a you know, a deck that you want to spend some time with. So my interdimensional communication superstar. This actually took a bit of thinking about, because I like the idea of you know, things like UFOs and that sort of thing. And my partner, he's well into all this UFO conspiracy stuff and everything else, but I couldn't think of a deck that would be like a, I don't know, like a deck that I would show to maybe you know, a different sort of species, or, you know, someone that came from outer space. I wasn't quite sure what to actually make of that, so I decided to go with the Unveiled Tarot, because I think this is a very good way of kind of showing humanity off, but the nuances of humanity. Excuse me. And that's exactly what these cards do. They sort of show like our, almost like our history, but then they sort of show like up-to-date stuff as well. So they kind of, it's almost like a little window into the past, you know. So it's like you've got the Lovers there. The Lovers is like a, you know, is like the outside is like the usual Lovers, but the inside is like two people, you know, maybe on the tube. So yeah, very, very interesting. Tower. Inside is the normal tower. Outside is, you know, a little girl who is terrified of being trampled. So yeah, and obviously you've got the star with the satellite, you know, and then the inside of the window is kind of from years ago. So yeah, that's the deck I would probably use. Right, you've got all sorts of interdimensional creatures there, and then you've got people playing in a casino. So yeah, this would probably be the deck that I would maybe use for my interdimensional communication. So yeah, really, really, really good deck. So yeah, that is the oh, sorry, that is the Unveiled Tarot by Jessie Lonergan. I do apologise if I've butchered that. Quite a good guidebook in that one as well. You have to watch it though, because there's quite a few there's quite a few duff decks going around as well. Right, the 7 prompt is your rockstar musical landscape superstar. There was only really one deck that I could actually use for this, and this deck is bloody huge, but it's fantastic. The reason I have chosen this is because obviously you know, you had the Buffy episode where they all sang, I think it was called One More Time with oh, I can't remember what it was called now, but this is just a fantastic deck. The cards, I mean, I can only literally shuffle them this way. They are humongous. Once More with Feeling, that's what the episode was called. And this deck it's actually a really, really good deck, a really fun deck. It's good to read with. It's got all of the, you know, the stuff in it, like in the magic box later on in the seasons, and you know, Giles, R.I.P. Anthony Head, by the way. I was actually quite shocked by finding that out, that he was no longer with us. So, but yeah, really, really fun deck. It's got everything in it, as you would imagine. Buffy, Faith, Willow, you know, the whole Scooby gang. Xander, just a really, really, Buffy's mum. Just a really, really fun deck. So yeah, that is the Buffy the Vampire. And of course Xander had to be the fool, because he kind of was, bless him. So yeah, that is my my rockstar super musical landscape superstar. And I'm not quite sure who did that actually, but I'll try and put the creators and everything in the link anyway. So that's that one. Right, my Ancestral Gateway superstar. My Ancestral Gateway, I'd choose the Somnia any day of the week. Somnia is just, and this is one of the older versions of the Somnia. There are new versions out. There are the backs, but I love these. They are they're just beautiful, beautiful photographic cards. The Somnia is by Nicholas Bruno, and I believe that it was Nicholas Bruno and you know, like people that he knows actually posed for the cards. There is another deck as well that you can buy, which is the Somnia Tarot, but it's like pictures. It's like these photographs actually done in art. That's a lovely deck as well, but I haven't got that. That's on my list to get, my to-do list. But yeah, fantastic. Yeah, really, really good. That's probably one of my favourite Nine of Swords. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful deck. That's actually probably one of my favourite devil cards as well. So yeah, that is the Somnia Tarot by Nicholas Bruno. So that is my Ancestral Gateway superstar. The next prompt number 9, is a Drama Queen superstar. Again, I had quite a moment actually trying to figure out what I would choose for this prompt. So in the end, I went with Curious Creatures by Chris Ann. I just got to grab them off my shelf because I actually hadn't got them ready. But yeah, this is my Drama Queen superstar. I'm not sure actually if it is a Drama Queen deck or not. I don't know. I did this really nice red edging on there, and I just kind of think it's just the way the creatures are in there, and some of the you know, I mean, it's like the bird with the red dress on, and you've got the Knight of Swords there, you know, and that it's just very, I wouldn't say drama, well, I don't know, yeah, I suppose drama queen a bit, very dramatic and very beautiful. 6 of Pentacles. Look at the chicks. Oh, beautiful. I mean, look at that 5 of Pentacles. That is just superb. I love Chris Ann's stuff. So yeah, this is my drama queen superstar. It's just very, I mean, look the Hierophant. If that's not a drama queen, I don't know what is. It's just fantastic. So yeah, so that is Curious Creatures. 7 of Cups. Look at him looking at his cups. That's probably, actually, that's probably a really beautiful 5 of Swords. So yeah, and oh, look at the owl. So yeah, that's Curious Creatures, the Tarot of Curious Creatures by Chris Ann. One of my favourite creators. And then speaking of favourite creators, the last prompt even, number 10 prompt, when curious creatures decide they're going to get back in their box. My number 10 prompt is slightly unhealthy obsession superstar. And my slightly unhealthy obsession is out of hand. I absolutely adore. I mean, look, this is how obsessive I am. I've even created a tarot bag that's got a you know, like my own artwork, a recreation of Jamie Sawyer's backs. This is the make playing cards version of Out of Hand. I would have loved to have got the original version, but then, you know, she's no longer doing it, and I don't blame her, because the amount of times these cards have been reproduced illegally is just ridiculous. But they are absolutely beautiful. Again, like Oneness, they are from the readers or the querents perspective, and I love that. I love the fact that, you know, it's like you're looking through the cards to your circumstances. Again, that's one of my favourite devil cards. She's a tarot artist, and I have, sorry, she's a tattoo artist, and I have tattoos, as you can see. So I can, you know, I can basically, like, I'm just very unhealthily obsessed with this deck, or healthily obsessed with this deck. If you look at it from Jamie Sawyer's point of view, I'm sure that she's quite happy that I've got it. I've got most of her other decks as well. I have the I have her Felt Tarot. I have I've just basically got a load of Jamie Sawyer stuff. I go on her site and I get it through shop, and she has inspired me to start doing tarot casting boards or tarot casting mats. She basically, she's just so creative. She's always creating. I mean, you know, check out her channel. She's got her own channel. It's fantastic. You know, she has done her own version of the Rider-Waite-Smith original tarot, called the Redux. and I've got that again, fantastic. And I can't say enough good things about her. She's just brilliant. Probably one of my favourite creators, if not my favourite creator. So yeah, this is my obsessive deck. I even put a tiny bit of perfume, of my own perfume, on these, so that it reminds me of me. It reminds me, I've kind of tag locked them. So that's how unhealthily obsessed I am with them. But yeah, absolutely love this deck, and I've given it a really nice green edging, you know, to go with my green bag that I keep them in. I keep all my other Jamie Sawyer decks in a Moonlit Fae bag for the Felt Tarot, but this is, yeah, these are my favourite decks. So yeah, basically that is my VR to Amethyst Ascension, or Rochelle Amethyst Ascension. I hope you enjoy it. Do the usual, you know, subscribe if you want to see a little bit more content. Ring the bell. I'll let you know when I post. And I just want to say get well soon to my special person that, you know, that needs to come out of hospital. So, you know, get well soon, mate. You're doing well, okay? And I hope to see you all again soon. So, bye.